everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. And as many of you know, I'm going to be going to Disney World, and I'm going to be going during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So I had to make a shirt to wear to that party, because every great party has a great outfit, right? And I wanted to try out a new technique that I've never tried before, which many of y'all have used your Cricut to do. It's that bleached kind of effect that a lot of people do whenever they go to Disney, so kind of felt obligated to make my own, and so I did. Look at this awesome pumpkin head Mickey I found online, and I couldn't wait to try the bleaching technique with this pattern. I think it came out great. I did learn a few things whenever I was putting this together, so let's stop talking about it and let's actually put this one together. Alright, to get started today, I'm going to be using this orange colored t-shirt. It's actually like an orangish and yellow mixture. I didn't find any solid orange, and I actually kind of like the texture that's on this shirt as well. The camera makes it look a little more orange than what I'm seeing in real life, but I still think it'll be a great shirt to use. I've gone ahead and cut my pattern out on the Cricut. I've used Cricut stencil vinyl to actually cut everything out with. I got this image off the internet, just did a quick Google search for, I think it was something like Mickey pumpkin head or something like that. And this is what popped up. I think it's going to be the perfect image for it. And like I said, I've cut it out onto stencil vinyl, and then I have a piece of transfer paper or transfer sheet on it right now. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to pull this up, I'm going to place it onto the t-shirt, and then I'm going to go outside and spray this with some bleach. Now whenever you're doing this bleached technique, you need to think about the color of shirt that you're using. If you're using a lighter color like this one, you're probably going to need 100% bleach mixture in order to get that bleached look and bleached effect that you're looking for. But if you're using a darker color, you can use much less. So like a 60-40, is that the right percentage? A 60-40 mix, or even a 50-50 mix may even work for those darker colors, because remember, the bleach shows up so much better on those darker colors. But because of how light this shirt is, I will need a much stronger bleach solution in order to get that. Also, a thing to remember whenever you're buying bleach for this spray bleach technique, you need to remember that you don't want to get the splashless, non-splashing bleach. I had to say that slowly and make sure I got that out. Anyways, that bleach is actually more like a gel, and it doesn't go through the spraying nozzle as nicely or as easily as just the liquid bleach. So I almost made that mistake when I was in Target buying the bleach for this project. Make sure you are not, NOT, not getting the splashless bleach. I can't say that very quickly. So that way it comes out more easily as you're spraying it and won't clog up the nozzle. Otherwise you may get big kind of spray blobs as you're spraying it. I'm going to be spraying this outside because I don't want to get the bleach all over my crafting materials, so I won't be recording that part. But basically you're just going to spray across the image to your liking, and then once you feel like you have it set, I'm going to bring it back in, and I'm going to use a regular hair dryer. I will show that part because I'll bring it back in to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and remove this transfer from the backing paper and place it onto the shirt and get it prepped for the bleach. Okay guys, here are some tips whenever working on t-shirts. I always do about 3 fingers down from my neckline. This may be actually a little too high, but I don't want to do this again because this was definitely a pain. You saw how much I struggled trying to get this transfer paper off of the design. If I was working on a less porous surface, so if I was putting this onto like a wall or using the stencil vinyl as it was intended, it probably would not have been such a big deal, but because it doesn't have a lot of tack to it, it wasn't sticking to the shirt as nicely as I would have liked and made it a huge pain to try and pull off. So you saw me struggling with it a little bit. I'm still not 100% convinced that it's all stuck down, so I'm gonna try and get the bleaching done as quickly as possible. Whenever you do the bleaching technique, make sure to use something back behind, so a piece of cardboard, or in my case, I'm gonna use a very heavy duty trash bag. In fact, I may just set that over there and then do another round of braying to try and get that pattern to stick down as much as possible. You don't want to spray it and have the backside, maybe you do want the backside to have the same pattern, but it would be in reverse. So just think about that. This looks like it's tacked down pretty well. I think I've pretty much got it where I want it. Even if it wasn't where I wanted it, that's where it's going to be, because that was definitely, like I said, a pain. So learn from my mistakes. Probably not the best idea to use stencil vinyl. Probably would have used something different. I've seen people use freezer paper and iron this on as well. That way you can just peel it off. So that's another way to do this, is to use that freezer paper. All right, so I think I'm done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and open this trash bag up and place it inside the shirt and get it prepped and ready for spraying, and I'll be back once I've gotten it all sprayed. All right, I did a little bit of blotting. The bleach was on the vinyl here, so I did a little bit of blotting with a paper towel to kind of clean it up. You can definitely see the spray did a good job on removing some of the color. The base of this color must have been yellow, or the base of this shirt must have been yellow, because you see a lot of yellow popping through, and I think this is going to really give a great effect whenever I pull away. At least I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and dry it just a hair with a regular hair dryer. I don't want to use a heat gun because I could end up melting the vinyl, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to use a regular heat gun. Make sure that it's as dry as possible whenever I pull the vinyl off. Alright, I think that's pretty dry. I'm gonna go ahead and start peeling away the vinyl, and we'll see what we got whenever we pull that vinyl away. I hope this worked out the way I wanted it to, but let's find out. Oh man, guys, look at this. This came out so great. I am so happy with the results. This is gonna be a great shirt to wear while I'm at Disney World, and I think it's perfect. So as you can see, I made some mistakes, but hopefully you'll learn from mine and figure out a better way to make this happen. This one does have some small intricate pieces, so using a transfer paper or doing the freezer paper technique would work. There's a lot of kinks to iron out with this one, so it's better to work with a more simple design in order to do it, but I definitely love how this one came out. So let me know down in the comments if you see a better way for me to execute this shirt, or if you have a better idea how to make this shirt. Let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, it works better with a big, simple design rather than this complex design, but I still think it came out great. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, let YouTube know that you like my video, and then hopefully YouTube will then share it across YouTube land. Also, if you're not already, hit that button down below that says subscribe to my YouTube channel and get great updates every time I post a new video or go live by clicking that bell icon. Very important to click the bell icon, I can't even say it right. Click the bell icon, and that way you get notified every time I go live or post a video. Also guys, check out my social media links. Those are listed down in the description below. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all sorts of places. Make sure to go check those out. I've been a lot more active on Instagram, by the way. A lot of Instagram stories and all that kind of stuff happening, so make sure to go check those out in the description below. Can I say that enough? I don't know. Alright guys, I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, normal is just a setting on the dryer. Bye!